Information in this book has been carefully researched by the author and is intended to be a source of information only. While the methods contained herein can and do work, readers are urged to consult with their physicians or other professional advisors to address specific medical or other concerns that may be causing behavioral and other issues. The author and the publisher assume no responsibility for any injuries suffered or damages or losses incurred during or as a result of the use or application of the information contained herein. Names and identifying characteristics of some individuals have been changed to preserve their privacy. To my husband, who is the grounding force in my life, and my kids, who have taught me more than I will ever teach them. Introduction. Dr. Becky, my 5-year-old is in a stage where she's mean to her sister, rude to us, and melting down at school. We feel totally stuck. Can you help? Dr. Becky, why is my potty-trained child suddenly peeing all over the house? We've tried using rewards and punishments, and nothing is changing. Can you help? Dr. Becky, my 12-year-old never listens to me. It's infuriating. Can you help? Yes, I can help. We can figure this out. As a clinical psychologist with a long-standing private practice, I work with parents who seek me out to problem solve through the tricky situations that leave them feeling frustrated, depleted, and hopeless. Though on the surface, the situations are unique. The smart-mouthed 5-year-old, the regressing potty-trained toddler, the defiant preteen. The underlying desire is the same. All parents want to do better. I am essentially told and retold, I know the parent I want to be. I don't know how to get there. Please help me fill the gap. During our sessions, parents and I start by unpacking a problem behavior together. Behavior is a clue to what a child, and often an entire family system, is struggling with. As we investigate behaviors, we get to know the child better. We learn about what this child needs and what skills they're missing. We uncover a parent's triggers and areas for growth. And we move from a place of, what's wrong with my child and can you fix them? To, what is my child struggling with and what's my role in helping them? And hopefully also, what's coming up for me about this situation? My work with parents centers on helping them move from a place of despair and frustration to one of hope, empowerment, and even self-reflection, all without leaning on many of the most commonly promoted parenting strategies. You will not see me recommend timeouts, sticker charts, punishments, rewards, or ignoring as a response to challenging behaviors. What do I recommend? First and foremost, an understanding that behaviors are only the tip of the iceberg, and that below the surface is a child's entire internal world, just begging to be understood. Let's do something different. When I was in my clinical psychology PhD program at Columbia and working in the clinic, I did play therapy with kids. While I loved treating children, I quickly grew frustrated by the limited contact I had with parents, often wishing I was also working with the parents rather than working directly with the child and talking to the parent adjunctively. Simultaneously, I was also counseling adult clients, and I became fascinated by an undeniable connection. With the adults, it was so clear where, in childhood, things went awry, where a child's needs weren't met, or behaviors were a cry for help that was never answered. I realized